So here we have the Hyundai I20 Coupe on a 65 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and I'll run through some controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then we can work our way around the rest of the car from there. So you'll see as we approach the back of the car, we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got reversing camera, which I'll show you from inside the car. We've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat, plenty of boot space, and then underneath that tray section, a little bit more space, as you can see, just to open the boot out that bit more. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll jump in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in great condition. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. In the middle you'll see the digital readout, the trip computer, which at the moment is displaying a digital readout for the speedometer. And then beneath that we've got the total miles on this car, which are 9,780. You can change the information that's displayed on the trip computer using the controls on the right hand side of the steering wheel. There's various menus, you can see it just cycling through them there at the top. So there's various settings and things you can change. Backing out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using a moment ago are these ones, so that will take you through the various menus, and then you can go up and down to look at the various different things and select OK. You've got cruise control on this side here, and then on the left hand side of the steering wheel we've got stereo controls, as well as the ability to answer and end phone calls. That is of course once you've paired your phone, which is done in the central display here amongst other things. So before coming back to the phone, you can see that this car has got DAB digital radio. In terms of other ways of listening to music, you've got FM and AM radio as well, an auxiliary input, a USB input, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. I mentioned when we were around the back of the car that this car had a reversing camera. If I pop it into reverse, you can see that. It shows the guidelines on the floor so that you know what direction the car is headed in relation to the picture that you see. This car also has satellite navigation. If we hit the map button up there, you can see the map. All of this is touchscreen. On any screen you're on, these are just the kind of main menu buttons down the right and left hand side there. And then media will show us the other music devices that are connected, of which there are none at the moment. There is, as I say, the USB, auxiliary and phone. I'll show you the USB and auxiliary in just a second. Beneath that, we've got the climate control. So you can adjust the temperature over this side of the car, and you can see it adjusting just there. Fan speed with this dial, so up and down from there. You can either hit that button to turn air conditioning on or off again, or you can hit auto and the car will maintain the temperature that you see in the display there for you. Beneath that we've got the 12-volt charging socket. In fact, we have two of those, and in the middle the USB and auxiliary input that I mentioned previously, a 5-speed manual gearbox, and then there's just a couple of buttons down here. This button will turn on or off the parking sensors, so it isolates them. Obviously putting it in reverse will put the rear ones on straight away. This operates the front ones independently. And you've got stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel when you're stationary. If you'd rather not use that system, press the button as I've just done and you'll turn that system off. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.